horror happens. Joel Osteen's church, there's a shooter at the Megachurch. Cops, well, they take the shooter down. I'm going to first go to Osteen's comment and give you the background. Here it is.
Of course, we're devastated. I mean, we've been here 65 years and have somebody shooting in your church. But, you know, we don't understand why all these things happen, but we know God's in control. And we're going to pray for that little 5-year-old boy and pray for the lady that was deceased, her family and all, and the other gentleman. But I don't know, it's just kind of in a fog. But, you know, just believe that, you know, we're going to stay strong. We're going to continue to move forward. And there are forces of evil, but the forces that are for us, the forces of God are stronger than that. So we're going to keep going strong and just, you know, doing what God's called us to do, lift people up and give hope to the world.
Put up the picture full mass. Mega preacher Joel Osteen was speaking at a press conference on Sunday with the police also there in Houston. Joel Osteen blamed the, quote, forces of evil for a recent shooting at his Lakewood Church. According to KHOU's Jeremy Rogalski, the shooter who entered Lakewood Church on Sunday has been identified as Janesse Yvonne Marino, 36 years of age. The 36-year-old previously identified as Jeffrey Eclante and had prior arrests for assault, forgery, theft, and evading an unlawful carrying of a weapon. That's per the Department of Public Safety in Texas. So let me give you the rest of the story. Members of the FBI, Conroe Police Department, Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, Houston Police Department, and Texas Rangers arrived at a Conroe home hours after the Sunday shooting to collect evidence and try to piece together the main piece of the puzzle. The shooter walked into the Houston Megachurch with a 5-year-old while wearing a trench coat and carrying a backpack that she reportedly announced had explosives inside. That was not found in her possession or the vehicle. Police said the woman entered the church and opened fire in the lobby around 1:53 p.m. 2 law enforcement officers working extra jobs at the church returned fire and shot and killed the woman. Houston PD Chief Troy Finner said the woman told officers that she had an explosive after she was shot, but the search found none. At some point during the shooting, the 5-year-old child accompanying her and a 57-year-old man were both hit by gunfire. It is unclear if the victims were hit by bullets from the suspect's gun or from the officers who returned fire. The child was taken into Texas Children's Hospital in critical condition, unfortunately. Per the Chronicle, Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo is calling for investigators to look into whether or not the shooting was a hate crime targeting Hispanic people. The shooter arrived at the church just minutes before a Spanish language sermon was scheduled to begin. Quote, I don't want to talk about her motivations because I don't know, right? Chief Finner said at the Sunday press conference. Finner also said that the shooter sprayed a substance on the ground. It is still unknown what the substance was. I'm praying for those who have been injured, the 5-year-old and the other bystander who had nothing to do with this, and the patrons, those who were there to worship, to hear a sermon in their native tongue. I'm glad no one else was injured. It's a very sad situation all the way around. Right now, we do not have any information about motive. We don't know what the substance was that was left in the building. And we also don't know if there's going to be any type of additional response from Joel Osteen. So what we have is what we have. this is a mega church. I think is probably not even fitting to the kind of church that Joel Osteen has. But the church has been at the center of controversy for other things, mainly for not stepping up to the plate, according to some, when it comes to helping others. No matter what the criticism you may have of that particular ministry or church or place of worship, having a person go to a place of worship and someone coming in to destroy them with gunfire is obviously not a good sign for the times that we're in. David, thoughts?
Well, it reminds me of, there was a church in South Carolina, an African-American church that got shut up. There was the synagogue in Pittsburgh where I think it was 10 Jewish worshipers lost their lives. This seems to be happening now far too frequently where places of worship are getting shut up. I hope the conversation in this particular case will go towards answering the question of, okay, did this woman fall through the cracks? What is the mental health situation? What are the resources available in Houston for people like this? Did she still have access to firearms? If she did, how come? Why wasn't she stopped? All sorts of things about, yes, we may not be able to stop evil. We may not be able to catch everybody who's hearing things and voices and has violent tendencies, but we as a society have to do a better job in terms of providing mental health support, making sure that people who are so troubled cannot get access to firearms and to things that would cause mass carnage.
Yeah, I'm reminded of a debate I had not too long ago where the individual said, if a person wants to commit a crime, they want to harm somebody, they're going to be able to do so. And I reminded this person, because they didn't want new laws for guns. And I reminded this person, I said, you know why you have a lock on your door? It's not because someone can't kick it in. It's because if they try to, they may not get in that first time or second time. It's enough time to alert you that something is wrong, for you to either seek safety or seek an offensive approach. If we had a safeguard, a window, the person you are in one moment may not be the same person you are in the next moment to come. But you may not get to that point if you can have access to everything that can destroy not only yourself, but everybody around you. We'll talk about this more